What's up, guys? I'm J-dubb, and let me just tell you how my day started out. Well, that's just not gonna work. But it's a good thing our friends at GoBag reached out to me about a month ago now, and I haven't really had a chance to use their product, but today's the day. We're gonna see how this thing actually works. I gotta get ready to go to work here in a little while, so let's hope this thing doesn't take too long to fill it up. I'm gonna set y'all up and show you how I've got it going, and we'll see what it does. First off, comes in a pretty nice little bag. It's a good product. You can see, haven't even used this thing yet. Still zip ties on everything. Oh, fairly heavy. I will give it that. And some odd ends, you know, basketball stuff like that. All right, let's see. Let's get out our trusty Benchmade here. Ooh, that probably needs some work. And decent, kind of Chinese quality. Not the best, but I mean, they're okay. They look to be copper. Let's see, are they actually copper? This is gonna be great on the Benchmade. Yeah, it's not copper plated. It's actually at least copper. Let's see the ends. What is this? Why does that unscrew? Oh, so you can screw this end on. You could screw that end onto your tire if you wanted to, or you could use the quick connect. I think we'll just keep using the quick connect. And pretty long hose here. Decent gauge. See if y'all can see that nice little inline gauge. We'll test it, see how accurate it is. Cut that one off and cut that one off. All right, now I'll get this thing done. Got a little circuit breaker here and a switch. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Oh, and look how dirty it is. Oh man, really dirty. Probably should clean that. But I'm gonna set y'all down, and let's see. We'll put the pump on the ground here. Oops. So pump's on the ground, and I don't know. That's how much lead I have. Not a terrible amount, but plenty good enough. We're gonna do negative. Pull that cable just a little bit. And try to find a place to clip it in here nice and tight. So we're on the battery. Let's start it up and see if this thing will even work. You know, for a pump, that is probably one of the quieter ones I've ever used. Here's a little spec chart. Let's see. It's like 150 psi max, 45 amps. That 45 amp, we're going to definitely start the truck up. But I'm curious to see how much hose we got now. All right. So I got our hose plugged into the unit. And we are, I have no issue with that. What was that, 15 foot maybe? 20 foot? I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna come in here. If you don't know, I just did a review on these tires. These things are awesome. But clip that on. Look at our inline gauge, which has a bleeder on the back, so you can bleed it off. We're not even registering right now, so the tire is pretty low. All right, now that I've got the decimal meter here, we're gonna test it. Test 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna set it, let's see, working distance. So we'll just set it right here, I don't know, 2, 3 foot, and we'll start it up. So we're at 74, 76. Not terrible. Go ahead, set y'all up so you can watch this thing fill the tire up, and I'll put a clock down there. It's not 100% empty, but it's pretty close. And this is a what size are these tires? It's the 275/70 on an 18-inch wheel, so that'll give you about what your rough volume is. Like I said, guys, start your truck up. Wire the truck. So we're gonna see where we're at. Got our trusty snap on, because you know it's good, it's snap on. So we're at 32 right there. I normally run about 35 in the front, so just a little bit more. So here's our gauge, this is what we're reading. See what our snap, or our trusty snap on says, and that says 40, so a little bit high for me. There we go. 32 or 34, 35. Good enough for me. So thoughts? Doing one tire, yeah, it gets warm, but you know all compressors do. Does have a heat shield right here where your pipe goes through. Right there's pretty warm. This will be a spot you could get burned. One tire, you know, not hot enough, definitely uncomfortable. And yeah, definitely uncomfortable right there. No heat down here, no heat here. All right, so overall, not a bad little product. I actually like it. It's pretty quiet. It's probably one of the quietest air compressors I've used. And we'll keep testing it out. If you want to check it out, I'll put it down in my Amazon store below. You know, if you know how that works, I do get a little commission off those. You know, just helps the channel out. Doesn't cost you an extra dime. If you want to think about it this way, you're taking money from Amazon and you're giving just a little bit of it back to me. So it helps us out. I really do appreciate it. If there's an issue with it, I'll throw it down in the pinned comment. All right, oh, there's that radio. I knew I'd find that thing eventually. But if there's an issue with it, I'll throw it in the pinned comment below, and I'll let you know. I'm not always filling up tires, but you know, when we do, you know, it's going to be nice to have something like that. Real light. I didn't get a weight on it. It's, I don't know, 10 pounds maybe. That's probably a pretty close assessment. But if you like the video, go ahead, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and like always, take someone outdoors.